Hi! Welcome back to episode 2 of Camp Cryptid! Camp Cryptid.
More than meets the eye.
That was so enthusiastic, TJ.
What?
The energy levels are out of this world.
Is that
I'm in character.
Sasquatch?
Anyway, we're episode 2. It's really late right now when we're recording this, but we're busting it out and we're gonna do amazing. Anyway, welcome back to Camp Cryptid, where Camp Cryptid kids go to Camp Cryptid.
Pretty straightforward.
Anyway, we have a lot of announcements that we normally do. Grant, take it away.
All right, guys. Hello, YouTube. Hello, podcast. I'll make it quick. I'll make it snappy. You know, this is a fun little mini series. If you're not familiar with the Paper Dungeon, welcome. We're gonna play this game tonight, and it's gonna be awesome. This is pre-recorded, as you know. It'll be 5 episodes long, we think. But
Four.
yeah,
Four. Don't promise an extra episode. It's 4 episodes.
I can't do 5.
At this point in time, YouTube's almost at 1K ish, and you know we've
Some
passed
aggressive rounding.
We've passed Twitch followers. So if you're on YouTube, if you're on podcasts, going over to Twitch, dropping a follow would be a big help. That's all. Also, Amazon Prime gives you a free subscription. That would help us out too. If you
And
want
it
to
doesn't
jump to our
renew,
stream.
so if you used it before, you might just double check. Maybe you need to use it again. I don't know.
Yeah,
Specifically,
and,
we are 67 subscribers away from 1K.
So close. So that's all I got. Because it's we're trying to get to this thing, so we got only 2 hours here. So, thank you.
What you
My
got,
name's
Aaron?
Grant. I play Frankie
Grant.
on Paper Dungeon. Sorry.
Well, Grant would stop talking so much. Sup, losers? We have a Discord, and if you're not in it, you're even worse than you were before. All reality though, it's a super fun place where we hang out. I've been streaming, gosh dang, Hollow Knight in the Discord, and you can hang out and talk while I play games and stuff. They do watch parties and bingo. It's super awesome. You should do it. We also have stores. We have our own website that has a store, and Lydia has a website where she sells stuff. Like she used to sell this notebook, and now I'm the only one, and haha, I'm a winner. But she sells
also
pillows
sells-
now, and you can do you can buy not this shirt, but you can buy a shirt that looks like almost identical, or a crop top in the case of
I really
Lydia's
want to get one of the crop
It's
tops.
cropped.
It's cropped.
Maybe I'll just crop this shirt.
Don't ruin the shirt.
I would
Just
not
buy
be
another
ruining
one,
it.
like
I
you
would
could
be
do.
improving
You
it.
viewers,
I
you
crop
could
this
buy
shirt.
2 shirts or however many you want. But
All
that's
right,
my
kids.
announcements. You should
Stay
do
on
that. It'll
track.
be a blast.
Hey DJ, what do you got?
Hey guys, so on top of the Discord and YouTube and everything like that, we also are active on other social medias like Twitter, Instagram. You know, YouTube is kind of a social media, so that counts. And especially TikTok. We put a lot of our content on TikTok.
Lydia
I
makes
don't
the
really
TikToks.
want to brag, but I would like to point out that our highest viewed TikTok is featuring mostly myself and Lydia, not the rest of these losers. So if you want to see Lydia and I being awesome most of the time, go check out our TikToks. It's great. Avoid my
Yeah,
stutter.
we recently had our biggest TikTok yet, and it was steamy.
All right, guys. Enough tooting our own horns. Let's get going.
Okay,
If
wait,
you
wait,
want
wait,
to
wait,
see
wait.
More of the horns and horny boys. Go check out the TikTok.
Why? This is a children's cartoon.
Anyway, last but not least, Drew, thanks for being here. We appreciate you endlessly.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Anyway, let's get hyped for Camp Cryptid episode 2.
Oh crap! I'm not in character. I'm not that excited.
Ooh.
Oh.
I am unknown and will remain that way. A secret to the world, I will always stay. I lurk in the shadows and stay out of sight. But those who do see me, I will be sure to fright.
Welcome back to Camp Cryptid episode 2. Last episode, our sweet Frankie arrived at Camp Cryptid and learned
Oh, Grant's Frankie.
Yeah, if
It's
anybody
my
changed-
character.
Sorry, Grant didn't change his name in the Zoom chat, so I don't know
Oh,
if
I'm
it's
so
Frankie.
sorry. I'll do that right now.
Anyway,
Continue.
Frankie arrived at Camp Cryptid and learned that this camp is not a normal summer camp at all, but it is actually a camp for cryptid kiddos. Frankie is a human disguised as a sheep squatch, met Kid, a goat man, Jackson, a Spring Heel Jack, and NJ, a Loch Ness monster, along with Gracie, who is a gray alien and this group's camp counselor, and then some other campground staff and goers. Gracie helped Frankie stay disguised because she was aware that he was a human as nobody else was. And she helped him with his disguise by using one of her shoelaces to keep his costume hood up before they proceeded into some fun activities that boosted their skills and got them some interesting items. Then they went to go get ready for bed, set up tent, and while they were doing that, they were visited by Myth, a Mothman, and another camp counselor that Kid does not like. He showed up, he prompted some scary stories, and it was revealed that nobody has ever seen a human before, except for Gracie. Gracie was very hesitant to talk about it, so you guys decided to turn in for the night. But here at Camp Cryptid, things tend to go bump in the night, and after hearing some noises and seeing a shadow cross over your tent, you hesitantly went out to investigate to see that Gracie's tent is empty, and the only thing left of Gracie is her shoe, missing its shoelace, a little bit a ways out in the dirt. But yeah, that's where we're gonna begin. Gracie is not there. All you
I
have
remember-
is a shoe.
Exactly how it went. Everyone was like, "Oh my God, where'd Gracie goes?" And this is where we're gonna
Yes.
pick up. You just hear Jackson go, "Yes." I remember that very specifically from the last. episode.
He's the worst.
I run over, slide on my knees, and I scoop up the shoes. Guys, we gotta do something.
What do you think happened?
Someone,
Probably dead.
What did you just say?
Hmm?
no, you know what? No,
GM.
can't be dead. I throw the shoe.
GM.
Yes.
NJ's gonna waddle his way over to the shoe,
Okay.
and he's gonna sniff it, and he's gonna
Okay.
try and
Little
track.
bloodhound.
He's gonna try and track the scent.
Let's go try to track the scent. Okay, go
Uh-huh.
ahead and make a sense check for me.
Okay.
You got something,
So
NJ?
remind me. I roll a d10.
What is it, boy?
I
Yes,
roll.
you're gonna
Oh,
roll a
Timmy's stuck in the
d10,
well.
and then if you have any bonus, you'll add that bonus to it.
Okay.
There's a well on the camp?
And what am I trying to get again?
Just do your best. You're trying to go for as high as you can.
Okay, great.
Your highest.
Shoot for the stars. Even if you miss, you'll land among the moon.
I believe in you, golden boy.
Well, that do be a 10.
That do be a 10?
That do be a 10.
Like you rolled a 10, or
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
you rolled a 10?
Yeah.
Do you have any bonuses?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
Well, it was a good try.
I only have a 5 in my sense.
It's interesting. You can't really pick it up. Like you can, the strongest scent is actually going back to the tent. There is a bit of a faint scent out towards the woods, but you cryptids would know, being at Camp Cryptid. But NJ, I don't know if you would know this. Actually, make
He's a new kid.
a lore test for me.
He's a new guy. He doesn't know the rules.
That's a 9.
A 9. Okay, yeah, you're pretty excited about camp, so you've read up on the rules. So with cryptids, specifically in this camp, there's kind of this magic field that surrounds it and like hides it. And with being a cryptid, once you are inside of the camp, if you go to like wander off into the woods, it will just loop back to lead you back to the camp. So, but you do get the sense that there is, while it comes out from the tent, that's the strongest one, her scent does go out into the woods, but it slowly dissipates out there.
Okay,
Does it
guys. Okay, guys.
Is it lovely?
I got a
Does it smell
scent.
like roses?
I got a scent. And I just start waddling into her tent.
Well, I mean, of course.
Is
the
she in
tent
there?
smell.
NJ?
I get in there, look around.
You
Guys,
see Mothman's like, hey.
hey, how you doing?
Since you did have...
NJ turns around and he's just like, guys, she's not in here. I think she went the other way.
I love NJ aggressively.
Maybe we should tell Sassy.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea. Sassy would know what to do.
NJ,
Yes.
since you did roll a 10 on your sense check,
Uh-huh.
you are still on the track of Gracie right now.
Uh-huh. That's right.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
in looking in her tent, you do notice a few things.
Ooh.
First thing, you guys knew this because you were walking with her. She didn't have much with her. She just had like her backpack and a sleeping bag and things like that, along with her actual tent.
Backpacker.
And her sleeping bag and pillow are a bit thrown about. And you do see that her backpack is over in the corner.
Write down the clues.
What if I had a pencil? You do see Jackson. Jackson's facial expression almost never changes from that of utter contempt. You do see a slight eyebrow raise, which probably only Kid, because he's known Jackson for a small amount of time at least, is the closest thing that Jackson gets to excited. And he just goes,
I've never seen Jackson this excited before.
there are a few things in life that I find tolerable. Out of those few good things, murder mysteries are real high up there. The first thing that we should do is not tell anyone about this. That's the first rule. I've read every book by Hagatha Misty. I know exactly how this goes.
Okay.
We need to search in the bag.
Two things. First of all, it's not a murder mystery because she's not dead. Okay.
You don't know
Right.
that.
Yeah.
There's
She's
still a
not
chance.
dead, Jackson. Okay.
There's no way.
Don't
Gracie's
take this
dead.
away from me.
Second of all, I think he's probably right. We probably should look in the bag.
That's a good place to start, I guess.
Hey, NJ. And I like tap on the tent. Bring out the bag. What's in the bag?
The tent's open. You can all clearly see NJ just standing there.
NJ
Still yells at him.
NJ is just sitting there. He looks at them. He looks at the bag. He looks at his flippers. He looks at them. He looks at the bag. He looks at his flippers.
He tries so hard. What a little buddy.
And he just waddles over there and he just bites down on like one of the little straps or
handles on
whatever.
top.
Yeah.
Don't
So
damage the
you watch
evidence.
NJ bite down, and NJ is the slowest of all of you guys. And so first of all, you're asking the slowest one to, without hands or thumbs, carry this backpack over.
Okay, see,
You're
Jackson's
standing there
aware
for a
of this.
solid like 3
We
minutes.
do not treat, people with disabilities differently here.
It's kind of a like bonk bonk, woof, bug
NJ,
bug, woof.
Next thing you should do is
100%.
open the zippers.
Is there anything
Zippers,
inside?
open the bag.
Aaron, you have no idea how much I have to resist. Drew has to resist the urge just to throw the bag at you.
I will
NJ
go over.
would not do that, but Drew
I
is
will go
real
over,
tempted.
and I look at my hands and I just I go over to the tent and I grab the rain fly of my tent and I kind of put it over my hand so I can't contaminate the evidence, and then I will slowly
Smart.
unzip it with my hands through the rain fly.
We're going to ignore the saliva that's probably covering it from the Nessie that just had to drag it over here with its teeth.
And I
No
slowly
evidence left.
open the bag.
You see,
I kind of I imagine I almost like kind of shifted away a little bit, so I'm the first one that sees into it. Like, this
Hey,
is Gracie's bag.
And
What do you see?
NJ's just looking over your shoulder.
Just over the shoulder.
specifically just grows the neck longer to peer over.
Exactly, 100%.
So you look in, it looks like your classic camping bag. She's got clothes, she's got like the toiletries in there. The things of note though, you see a brochure for Camp Cryptid. You see a small pocket journal, and you see a very odd little metal kind of box looking thing.
I will take out the journal and I'll toss it to Jackson, and then I'll look in the box.
Okay.
I hope that
What's in the box?
that the last pages get
They're
slowly
mints.
more cryptic and hard to read, and then the last one's covered in blood. I hope you start reading.
We'll start with you, kid, with the box. So the box actually, it doesn't like open or anything. It's just kind of box shaped. And you do see it's kind of got this like kind of screen, glassy screen to it. And there's 3 buttons.
Oh, she has a cell phone.
Oh no.
I hope it's filled with fingers.
It's not a box. It doesn't open. Like, yeah, there you go. That's better.
It's a phone?
Well, we don't know what that would be.
Ooh, that's a handsome little goat right there. Yeah.
What to find?
Anybody know what this is?
Do any of us?
I will
voice
inspect.
Do any
the
of us?
killer could still be nearby.
I'm
It
good
could
at
be one of
technology.
us.
I'm actually going to have Jackson and Kid make a lore test.
Nice.
No
Nice.
test.
I hope this is a puzzle.
4.
Lore?
The puzzle. Yeah, the puzzle is figuring out how to
One.
unlock the screen.
I'm too busy reading.
It's
I don't
the
care what
password to
anyone
the
else is
phone.
doing.
Riddle boys.
So you got a 4.
I got a 4. Yes.
You've seen her use this before. You have no idea what it is.
I don't know what this is.
Do Frankie and I? Can Frankie and I work together to figure out what it is?
How funny would it
I'm
be
gonna
if
tell
NJ
you,
Fuck.
NJ and Frankie, you have never seen anything like this before.
Oh, good.
Anyway,
But it's not a cell phone. Okay.
Are you sure? Are you sure it doesn't flip?
Try pushing
It
the
snapped in
buttons.
half.
Oh, God.
Is it a Nokia? That's a
IKEA
weapon if
things,
it
man.
is.
God.
Oh, I thought you
Um,
said IKEA, and I thought it was
No,
a funny joke.
if I like tap on the screen, or are there any? You said there's 3 buttons.
There's 3 buttons.
I push the buttons, and I will push them in order until something happens. Or if
Okay,
something-
well you push the first button and then something happens.
great. That's exactly what I want.
Dead.
Go ahead and roll a d10 for me.
I like
Explosions.
D10s. How about a 9?
9, you click the last button. And the last button, you hear this kind of like static go. And there is this very faint, and it comes in and out, like garbled words. You have no idea what they are. They do not sound like any voice you've ever heard before. But it is cutting in and out, and in between there's this kind of like very loud static in between it.
Does it sound like
Push
aliens?
the second button.
You push the second button, the third one pops back out and the sound stops. And then when you press in the second button, on that screen, so there's like the screen facing up, there is a hologram that gets projected kind of up, and
Is
you
this just a
see
Game Boy? Is it a Game
And-
Boy, Lydia?
and you see this hologram of Gracie and then 2 others that look very similar to Gracie, a bit taller, standing behind her, and it kind of like rotates a little bit too.
Oh, I know what this is, guys. I think they call it a radio.
You mean radio?
No, a radio. I'm very
pushed the
Pretty sure
third
it's
button.
radio.
nope.
I pushed the last button.
You push the last button, the hologram goes down, and then in its place, actually, are you inside the tent?
No.
No, we're outside.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
we have
kind
to
of
back up.
it's hard to see, but you can tell that there is a projection kind of going out, and you do see like scattered out about around you are these little like orbs of light. It looks very like sky scattered like all around you, projecting out from that screen.
Let's see. Is
Oh.
my little brain smart enough to figure this out? Sure, why not? I'll go with it. I'm just gonna take a couple steps back and point it towards the tent, so the tent acts as like a projector screen.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
like-
do that. The thing, but it doesn't really. all the stars rotate, but the thing is, it's projecting like 3-dimensionally out around you,
Oh,
kind of deal.
I
It's like that
see.
thing in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I
where
hope
Yoda
this is
like,
just
"Yo,
a
missing planet."
nightlight. It's just to help Gracie sleep better.
It just
and, like,
helps her
It's
Reminds
very,
reminds her of home.
similar to those night lights that have the like they put the stars out and around the room.
Whoa,
Just-
I'm
it's like
starting
we're in
to
space.
Get the idea that Gracie is not from this planet.
She's an alien.
Hey, kid.
Yeah, huh?
Can you? So I saw you trying to do the like project it onto the tent. Could you just go like, just to sate my curiosity, because curiosity is dumb. Go into the tent, so maybe it would project in a 3D
I
around
jump
you.
over the tent and then crawl it.
All right, you cut out on me. Repeat that for me.
I jump over the tent and then crawl in and hit the third button, the 3D projector.
So you do it. It's much more clear now. The
Ooh.
stars are much clearer. It is stars. It's just space. And the thing that you notice, actually, everybody go ahead and make a lore test for me.
I
Yes.
suck at lore.
Another thing that I'm not incredible at.
Hey,
Yeehaw! Also an 8.
nice.
5.
8.
Nice.
All right.
Man, you're ballers.
All of my
It
eights.
Dang
You
it.
do notice that kind of right. It's pretty obvious. It's right over the screen. There is this very small. It's a bit brighter than everything. And when you go to look at it, it is what you guys know to be the solar system. It's the little solar system right there in front of you. There-
Is this like a touchable hollow? Like, can I like expand? I don't want to do that
Zoom.
in character because that would not be a Jackson.
I will
I just want to know.
zoom. I will attempt. I'm just like, I wonder if I can look at this closer. And I try and grab it and pull it closer. And like expand.
Computer enhance.
It does zoom. As you go to do
Whoa,
it, though,
planets.
you notice that it's kind of glitching a bit as you do that.
I go further.
You go further in. Are you focusing in on Earth?
Sure.
As you go into focusing on Earth, Earth is very clear. The others around are starting to glitch though, and you are actually noticing that as you're kind of zooming in, the other stars and lights around you are kind of like glitching as well.
Hey, that
We're gonna
planet
light this
kind of
thing up.
looks like Earth.
What's Earth?
Do we know
You
what
know-
Earth is?
Do cryptids know what Earth
Oh,
is?
Like, do we know
Alien?
that this is a planet?
I mean, you guys rolled the 8. Yeah, you know there's a solar system.
Okay,
and
okay,
you guys
Cool.
know
Except
know
me, I
Gracie's an
guess.
alien and things like that. So you're aware that outer space is a thing.
I'm like, do all cryptids just still assume that the world is flat?
Yes, that's how we get around so quickly.
But the trick
It's,
is
oh my
believe the
goodness,
world is
the
flat.
Earth
it's
is
like
flat.
it's like Tolkien elves.
But it's Earth, not Earth.
It's Earth.
with an F.
I love
Earth.
it.
Earth.
Alternate, yeah. It's
You're an
the
Earth.
Smith Earth.
He says
Earth.
TH. He says
I will
TH,
I will
like my
zoom
character does.
back out.
Welcome to Earth.
Okay, you zoom back out, and as you zoom back out, it still is glitching as it's moving, but
Uh-huh.
the things kind of pop back in and things like that.
Is there a planet and / or solar system as I zoom back out that also seems to be preloaded or less glitchy?
Make
What?
a sense check.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where Gracie's from.
I'm also wondering if that staticky voice would be clearer in the tent, if that's like where
Nice.
she transmits from. So that might be
Nice.
worth trying again.
9. There's actually a few that are kind of glowing to that level that your guys' solar system was. The one that your guys' solar system is
I found
glowing
my
the
pencil.
brightest. However, nice, Aaron.
It was
There's
in here the whole time.
there is one that is actually off in the corner of the tent over near her backpack, where her backpack was.
We're detectives now. We
hidden
can't
by the
believe in
backpack,
coincidences. I
perhaps?
go look at that one.
Okay, you go and you look at that one.
Uh-huh. I
You
zoom
zoom
it
in? You zoom
Mhm.
in.
I'm zooming.
It is another little solar system.
Is there a particular planet that's not glitchy?
Yeah. There's like 4 planets in the solar system though.
What color
Mhm.
is the planet?
Purple.
Nice.
You totally made that up right on the spot. I love it.
100%.
I love
That's a
it.
good color for a planet.
Hmm.
What
I'm
do you
gonna
see,
say-
kid?
So, okay. So there is this planet over here. I think it's called Earth. I think that's where we are, okay?
Earth?
And then I zoom back out, and then there's something about like milky cereal. That's, I think, the bigger place where we are. And then I zoomed over
Milky
here.
Way.
No, it's
Sorry. Cereal?
cereal.
One of my favorite candy bars.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Milky Way.
And then this one was also glitchy. I noticed that as we were going in and out of things, certain things were glitchy and certain things were like not glitchy. So I'm gonna take it to assume that those ones have been looked at before, I think. I don't know if I'm smart enough to know that, but that's what I'm assuming. So then I was looking for other ones that also weren't as glitchy, and I found this one, and that was this purple planet.
Maybe
I
that's the
think. A purple
planet
floating rock.
Gracie is from.
Maybe.
Fascinating.
I wonder if you could try the radio again.
Radia. I hit the first button.
You hit the first button. It's that radio static thing comes right back in real loud.
Dang it.
There actually is no voice coming through this time.
Weird.
Interesting. I stepped outside of the tent.
There's still no voice.
He holds
no
it up
voice?
and starts walking around. Is there a radio tower somewhere here?
A rat? What?
You know, those they're made of metal and they're tall and they have a light on top and people use it. Cryptids use it to talk to each other.
Lydia, do we know what a radio tower is?
You are so wrong.
Yeah.
You're weird. I go over to a tree and I climb a tree.
You know, suddenly my opinion of Kid has improved.
Jackson, you were looking in the journal.
I am a speed reader.
You are a speed reader. Now, here's the
AR
thing.
champion.
I need you to go ahead and make another lore test. So many
Yes.
lore tests.
My natural skill.
NJ, mark it off the bingo.
We have Maz make a camp cryptid.
9.
We should have a cryptid.
9? Okay.
Nice.
So, granted, her handwriting is a bit difficult to read. One thing you do notice is that the beginning of the journal is much, much harder to read. Like it's indecipherable. But as you go through the different pages of it, it becomes more and more comprehensive. Her handwriting is still hard to read, but there's that kind of gradual over time, it becomes easier to read. And there are actually a few things that do stand out to you as you get towards the end of the entries. It's actually the last, it's one of the last entries. It's the last couple of pages. You see all of your guys' names written at some point. You also see Myth's name in there, as well as human written multiple times throughout it. Everything else is like basically chicken scratch. You don't know what it says.
Guys,
What if
I got this figured
Gracie's
out.
the villain?
I got this figured out. Yeah, Gracie's the villain. She's reporting to her alien overlords about the only threat that there is to them about taking over Earth, which is the cryptids. It's the last line of defense, and that's why she works at Camp Cryptid, so she can spy on them and report all of the weaknesses to her alien overlords. Boom.
At
Alien invasion, blew it up. Sorry, Lydia, you gotta come up with something new.
At least she's nice.
Jackson, make a sense check for me.
Yes, another one of my natural skills.
You know, the worst part is, that could actually just be the plot
8.
of Camp Cryptids.
I feel like we're way
How
off.
much?
8.
8? Okay. You are able to get 4 out of the 5 sentences. You're able to figure out 4 of these 5 sentences. The sentences, there's one for Kid, there's the one associated with NJ, there's the one with Jackson, the one with Frankie, and the one with Myth.
Let's go.
So Kid, NJ, Jackson, Frankie, Myth.
Yes.
Is he picking
So
which
there's
ones to-
there's one you will not be able to figure out, and you get to choose which one that will be.
No.
Oh, what did she say about me?
I mean,
So I first read my own.
That's such a kid thing.
That's
to
the
ask.
Of course, I care about
That's the last one I
about
had to
Jackson's
choose.
entry.
Now, again, hard to read. Wording's weird. This isn't the exact words of it, but this is what you're able to piece together. With Jackson will come to learn in time.
You are a freak.
that's not ominous at all. Oh my goodness.
I've been
no,
dead
that
this
one makes
whole
total
campaign.
sense. It's like, hey, Jackson, he's a twerp,
Okay.
but he'll come to learn in time. That's what
Please
it is.
tell me you're sharing.
Alright, so that's your
some of
first
these
one.
with us, Aaron.
Huh? Hold
Is
on.
this-
Well, I've got to piece them all together first.
Okay, gotcha.
So, okay,
It's so much like Kid to be like,
MJ,
what does it
Frankie,
say about me?
Myth. All right, so I know Kid.
Uh-huh.
I don't know Frankie.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope it's.
So I would love to know more about him.
I'm
Okay.
so nervous. You see, actually, Frankie looks nervous that you're like reading her personal.
I also want you to
journal.
know that I have purposefully written your name incorrectly in my journal every time, Frankie. I
Like
spell it with an
IE?
IE. Yeah,
That's okay. I prefer it that way.
good.
So this one's a little more spread out. This is a bit of a longer sentence, and you can't really. There's lots of words you can't actually make out of it. You are able to make out Frankie,
Mhm.
important, human.
Okay, but they're not like together.
They're not together, no.
I hope it doesn't say anything about me. Sweating.
Okay, so that's 2.
Mhm.
I want to know more about Myth.
Myth.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
so
'cause,
upset
all
that you
right.
chose myth.
I've got one more. So because suspect number 1 right now. First of all, I know that NJ doesn't have. Well, okay, I'll get to NJ later. Frankie doesn't have the guts to kill her.
True.
Kid would do it. It would be a murder out of love. So like that's a potential. Myth he's got the build. Like if he wanted to throw down and like drag a body away, he would have the body to do it. He could fly. It would leave no trace except for moth dust. So he's suspect number 1.
Dust.
Ew.
All right. So let me know about the man, the myth, the legend, Myth, the Moth Man.
I hate that you
The
just
legend.
The man, the moth, the legend, myth.
Yes.
I'm
All
so
right.
upset.
Myths is actually, I say myths is probably the clearest. Again,
Dreamy,
still
hot
still
bod.
not
Love the guy.
Way better than
the
Kid.
exact wording of it. But what you
Unrealistically
take
hotter.
from it is myth should know better.
Ooh.
See, he is. Oh, I keep wanting. I can't say what I want to say.
Say what
Myths
you
should
wanna
know better.
say.
He should know that my favorite cake is strawberry. My second favorite is vanilla, which he got me on our anniversary. And I can't believe that he would do that.
Is Jackson
All right.
reading this out loud?
What is your last one?
Oh God, do I go with? Okay, well. So
Okay, you're gonna
so,
pick NJ, and then I'm gonna be upset.
So here's the thing. So it's between Kid. Kid could do it a murder out of love. NJ's the wild card. No one's that nice.
Exactly. You're gonna pick NJ. It's okay. I forgive you.
I'll leave it up to a roll of the die.
No, you should pick
I'm
NJ
going to
just
put
for the.
Kid as a 1, or well, like an odd, and NJ is even.
Kid, have you ever thought
I-
that ignorance
hashtag
might be
tilt to
bliss
die.
in this case?
What was that? Huh?
Ignorance
What?
might be bliss here.
3, which that would be a kid, right?
That would be an odd, though.
That's
Ooh,
odd.
I'm sorry. I want him to pick the 4 of us, but it's okay.
Kid?
Just the 4, just the 4.
I want to
Kids.
know. I want to know about him.
Kids.
Disgusting. Hate
Is-
him. Really annoying.
Kids is hard to read.
I have a flag flapping behind me.
The words you are able to make out
hmm
is kid and great potential.
Whoa.
Great potential to be a terrible person.
Oh my!
You
Freak.
have a shot, man.
Great potential to be abducted and experimented on.
Frankie, go ahead and make. Frankie, go ahead and make a sense test for me.
I jot these down in my own notebook.
Hey,
That's only a 4, Miss GM.
Okay.
Miss GM.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Hey.
But you know
I'm
what?
kind of distracted at the fact that he might be finding out that I'm a human right
Right.
now. Yeah.
Right.
Miss GM.
What's up?
I'm a curious boy, and I can jump pretty high. And I heard that my name, or I probably saw my name.
Mhm.
So I'd be kind of curious to maybe try and read over Jackson's shoulder a little bit.
100%.
Could I say like try and read over Jackson's shoulder a little bit, but it just so happens to maybe like be about
Pick up somebody else's name a little bit.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
just
Just a little, go ahead and make a sense test.
I am okay at sense. That'd be a 10.
That would be a 10. Yeah,
Holy
no, you
crap.
pick up a very specific one. You pick up NJ's.
The
Whoa!
one that matters.
Crazy.
What does it say about? Huh? I jump. What does it say about NJ? Huh?
Why does that matter?
For NJ's, again, you're jumping. It's hard to pick up the words.
I'm picking up some bits and pieces.
NJ's is the only one completely written, and I just skip past it.
You see that there's a bit more before the sentence, but you can only pick up the end, and what you were able to pick up is sorry for NJ.
Oh.
So am I, bud. So am I.
Kid reads that. He goes over to a tree and starts crying.
We just read.
Oh no, what did you read?
We'll just
kid?
collectively cry.
Just that Grace is such a nice girl, and that she might be dead, and I think I love her.
Wait, did she say something about you in there that you read and you're sad, or
About me? Huh?
Yeah.
She said that she loved me. It was great.
what?
Actually, there was nothing about Kid in the journal.
Was there anything about me?
Why?
Oh no, haha.
Potential
reason.
subjects or suspects?
What? I would never kill Gracie.
The only person I
mean,
can trust is
take
myself.
Grace. We don't know if Gracie's dead. Stop.
She's not dead.
We need to go tell Sassy or do something.
We should split up and search for clues.
No.
Okay,
It's
Fred.
a terrible idea.
Kid, you're the one who looked in the backpack, right?
Yeah. No
Make
box.
a lore test for me.
7.
All right. Do you remember the first item that was mentioned?
There was a brochure for Camp Cryptids.
That
I'll
is
go look at
interesting,
the-
yes.
I'll go look at the brochure, you know, and flip it open.
Map?
First thing, there's no such thing as a brochure for Camp Cryptid.
What?
Why is the...
I have a brochure.
I look at
Frankie,
this and I
you
go,
do have a brochure.
Why?
why is there a brochure? Who needs brochures? Every cryptid comes here. I open it up.
You opened it up,
Uh-huh.
and it's pretty basic information. Frankie, what are you doing with this information?
Mhm.
I'm curious.
Well, so, kid, you basically just said, "Who needs a brochure or whatever?"
Who needs a
right?
brochure? Every cryptid
Yeah.
comes here. Opens it.
Yeah, I guess Frankie will pipe up and kind of. Well, wait. And then he digs in his bag a little bit, and he pulls out a crumpled piece of paper. He's like, "You mean this brochure?"
You
I
see,
grab his brochure and
Oh, hey.
I put them next to each other. Are they the same?
They are the same.
Why do you
Jackson.
have this?
Wow,
you
that's
see
really cool. I
Jackson
want a
very
brochure.
loudly go, strike one.
I don't know. I've never been here, and this is how I found out about it. I live really far away.
Now, there is an interesting note, kid, as you're looking through it.
Oh,
My
gosh.
eyes can't squint as much as I want.
You notice that there is a very big and bold come in costume.
Costume. Come in costume.
What does that mean?
Oh,
What's a costume? Do I
what's
know
it-
what a costume is?
Do we know what a costume is?
Make a lore test.
Can we both take a little test?
Stop leaving it up to dice. I'm
6.
so-
10.
Oh,
I don't know what she meant by that. I thought it was really weird that was in the brochure.
I got a 9.
Kid, wait, and then Aaron, what did you get?
oh, like a 6.
Okay, Kid and NJ, you know what a costume is. Jackson, you've heard about it. It sounded kind of nerdy, so you didn't look much more into it.
Yep, don't care.
Do they know it's
So-
specifically human, or do cryptids ever do costume?
Cryptids have done costumes.
It could-
It's basically
yeah.
dress
could
up
mean camouflage.
in like a dress up kind of way.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Some of the counselors will dress up as humans
Oh,
and like
that's
try to
awesome.
scare.
Disgusting. So, okay. So you got this brochure that said to come in a costume. Why didn't you come in a costume? Come on, that would have been so fun.
Look, to tell you the truth, I couldn't afford a costume.
Oh.
I
Okay,
had
that's
to-
fair.
And I
I
live
go over
like
and I
out.
pat his head.
I live out in like a desert, and there's not much stuff there to like make costume out of.
Frankie,
Let's
make a
mention the desert.
confused check.
Yes, come on, please, please. Oh, that's a 9 on die. Confusion. Oh, +2, 11.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense to me. Sheep squatch.
That
desert,
beats
100%.
anything they'd have.
He looks
Yeah,
really
well,
pitiful right now.
Their wool acts as a natural insulation to the heat. It keeps their body cooler, actually.
The fur of it
Cooler
kind of
during
like
the day, but
covers
then
your
warm at night.
eyes and just kind of adds to like the shadow and sadness of it. So they can't really see like your nervous like beads of sweat coming down as you're doing it.
Here.
It kind of
Ooh,
tightens
God.
the little shoestring that's like holding the hood up.
I go over to the edge of the woods and I grab a small branch and I'm gonna go over and I tuck it into his hood. There. Now you're a tree. Good costume.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
He offers Kid a high five.
High five.
No,
Nice.
you're all right.
We do our handshake that we came up with last night.
Oh, absolutely. It's awesome.
Anyway, So, what? Okay.
So
we
you're
got the-
saying no, but NJ, you're new here. You didn't get a brochure? No.
I don't know what to say.
That's
Never seen
awfully
anyone with a
strange,
brochure
isn't it?
before.
I mean, my uncle just told me to come here.
That's what my uncle did.
You guys don't know what an uncle is.
No, but I heard about uncles.
You heard about it and you
No,
liked
this is
the
the best.
idea
And
of
I
it.
like the
They
idea of it.
call friends. They call friends uncles because they don't actually know what uncles are in
Yeah,
real
yeah,
life.
yeah.
They just heard the word. and
Frankie
looked
is
it up.
Frankie's my best uncle.
It's just
Uh,
slang.
Well,
So-
I don't know. Is there anything in the brochure that might give us a hint where Gracie is? Like a map, maybe?
There's not a map. There isn't even really an address on there.
That would make sense.
What
Well,
time? What
here,
time
give
is
me
it?
that back. And he takes back the brochure.
Uh-huh.
And he tucks it in his bag hurriedly. He says, it's probably just nothing. They probably just knew that I live far away. Maybe we should start looking around the main part of camp?
Hey, GM,
Unless
I have a
NJ has a scent.
What's up?
Sorry to interrupt. I was just thinking, Myth is not like near our camp. He has his own group of campers.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly.
Okay. Yes,
For
we
what?
should.
Jackson's gonna go kidnap one of Myth's kids so we can blackmail Myth into admitting that he killed Gracie.
I don't think
you
Nick
know.
did it.
I have my list of suspects, which three of them
Exactly.
are right next to me, but one of them is Myth. So
3 of them are right next to me, and the other one is Myth. So we gotta get them all in the
Uh-huh.
same room.
yeah, so we should search for clues. I wasn't joking.
Yeah.
I don't joke.
When-
Splitting up is optional.
Is
Oh,
there
yeah.
anything else outside of the tent aside from the shoe?
Yeah, maybe we could all roll like investigation, I guess, or something. I know that's not.
There
like, a
is
thing,
no
but-
investigation.
I'm gonna
It's
tell you right
D&D.
now, that's it. That is
Okay.
all.
Awesome.
There's no.
And there's no tracks.
Okay,
other
I
than-
okay. I turn to Jackson. I know that I'm just gonna end up right back in the camp, but I'm gonna try and see if I can't like go into the woods and follow her a little bit, and I book it into the woods
Wait.
in where the direction I think she's going.
You
So
shouldn't go without a flashlight.
Kid takes off into the woods, and you see him disappear. And then 2 seconds go by, and you see him running right back at you.
I hate this place.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
Same.
I think we
This is
should.
the
I think
episode
we should
that
go back
Kid
to
and
the main
Jackson just
campsite.
start bonding.
Suddenly, after 3 years, you're finally almost an okay person.
Okay, kids. So, your Uncle Jackson and I have been really good friends for a really long time. We actually bonded over our camp counselor getting kidnapped.
That's the greatest night of my life.
Guys, I'm getting scared.
GM, what time is it?
It's morning.
It's morning.
You
Okay.
would get. You would.
Oh,
get
I don't
scared.
need this anymore.
I start to waddle my way to the main campsite.
All right. Is there a certain place you're going?
The main
what-
lodge.
So name some landmarks for us again. I want an overview of the camp.
So you've kind of got the main, what you guys, well, actually you two would know pretty much where everything is. There's the main like activities area, which has like the fields and things like that. There's a lake. You do know there's kind of a headquarters where Sassy's office is, and then scattered about are different little kind of pockets where you guys set up your tents and things around.
Okay. I think we should check the main office first. Corruption
that's a
always
good idea.
starts at the top.
I mean, and Frankie has been in favor of telling Sassy, so he would be totally down to go to a main office.
Let's
So
do
let's be
it.
clear here. We cannot trust anyone. I can't even trust you.
I sprint past them and I grab NJ on the way and throw him into my satchel.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys take off booking. It doesn't take long.
Does NJ have some kind of like noise that NJ makes? I picture you throwing him into your like backpack and then NJ doing like a neigh kind of thing, like or like whatever like a baby Loch Ness monster would do.
Well,
Come on, NJ.
Drew's not good at sound effects.
Oh come on, give it a shot.
Come on. Put yourself
However,
out there, Drew.
the thing that comes to mind is like it just sounds like bubbles.
Do it.
Pop.
Do it, Drew.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Do it.
Oh come on.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with this.
After 2
Yeah.
years, we're
So there's a little
improving his
bloop.
skills.
As,
Sorry for interrupting.
MJ gets thrown to the backpack. Kid gets there first, obviously. He's yeeting there. Frankie, I'm assuming you're pretty close behind, and then Jackson, you're probably. Are you taking your time?
Down.
You'd be surprised how quickly I can sulk and walk at the same time.
He's like speed walking.
Yeah.
But it looks like I'm moving incredibly slowly.
He just has a real
You guys-
long stride.
You guys do all arrive around the same time. It's not too far. It's supposed to be really easily accessed, as that's so you could get to Sassy.
Sassy! Sassy! Wait. I see Sassy. Wait a minute.
Sassy is in her office. You cannot see her yet.
wait.
The door
There's
is
no
open
window?
now.
Oh,
Door is
okay.
open. You
Well,
are
I
able to walk in. It's like a little lodge thing.
I like pop my head to the door, and then I'm like, wait, and I like slowly go back.
That's hard running.
What if Sassy's the one that took Gracie? I say right
That's what
outside her
I'm
door.
telling you. It could be anyone.
Wait, why would Sassy do that?
We
I don't know why Sassy would take Gracie.
Because you should never trust the people at the top
I'm
of
sorry. What is
fortune.
this about, Gracie?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And you
Huh?
see
I dropped-
Sassy like lean in from the doorway. And here's the thing, like Sassy's giant.
Oh my God,
You are literally having to look pretty much straight up to see Sassy right now. And she's like looking right down at you. Where's
Nothing.
your
nothing.
counselor?
What did you
Campers
do
aren't
with
supposed to
her,
be
you
without a
scum?
counselor. Oh, Jackson.
Oh,
Good to
Jax.
see you too.
She told us to come up here early.
Oh my gosh, Jackson, our kid is having such an internal struggle between being the good kid and listening to Jackson, which is
Frankie, make a confused check.
Oh, that's an 8, so that's a 10.
odd. I listen to Jackson, even I tell her. A freaking 3. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I look
now,
over at Jackson.
Now see, here's
like giving me this thing, guy.
here's the problem, guys. Here's the
Now,
problem.
kid, make a confusing check.
Here's the problem. Is NJ is also a good kid,
Oh, gosh,
Yeah, Drew,
NJ.
roll out or even.
and I already
Yeah.
rolled.
You also got odd.
I did not.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wait. I mean, kid is pretty committed once he makes a decision. Is NJ about to tell Sassy?
Well, you see, we can't.
Oh,
we
God.
don't actually know where she
Yeah.
is.
Well,
Anyway,
kid,
we're just gonna go to the-
hands
we're
to
gonna go to
yourself. Hands to yourself.
It's okay. I had to
We've
carry.
been
I
over
carry
this.
him around.
Not everybody
I take
likes
off.
your physical affection.
The flippers. He
Oh,
can't do anything.
Sassy, what I think NJ is trying to say is our counselor told us to meet up with her, but she forgot to tell us where. So we were wondering where the last place was that you saw her.
oh. Well, any missing campers or anything like that should always be reported here. And so
I'm sure that she's not missing or anything. It's not. Yeah, no, I'm sure she's fine. We just. She
right.
forgot to
But
tell us
like,
where
if
she
you like
was.
lose track of where everybody is,
I think
kind
she
of
lost
deal.
her shoe.
Counselors are told to have their campers come here to the lodge, and so you guys come in and we'll wait for Gracie. So come on in.
Actually, I think I
there.
remember, guys. I think she told us that to meet by the lake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by the
I
way,
sure,
think that's
for
it.
early
Say
morning
from like 30
swimming.
yards away while like wrestling
said-
NJ.
she said she wants to teach us a meaningful life lesson, and she needs an example from nature. And if we don't go to
Now,
the
come
lake,
on,
then she'll
come
be
on,
waiting-
come on. She is not listening to you.
I'm just
ushering you
pushing
guys into the lodge.
Her strength, impossible.
Come on, kid. Bring NJ with you.
And
Look at NJ as he's like giving me baby eyes, I'm sure. I'm sorry. And I like take my hand off his mouth and I also waddle my way over.
You know, your hands are kind of smelly.
Wow,
Can't believe you say that to me.
like a kid, that insult hurts.
Yeah.
All right. Come on in.
Into the den
And
of the beast.
I can't wait to set NJ down.
you guys just sit down. There's kind of like beanbag chairs for you guys to sit in. She goes to sit at her desk, still towering over you guys, even sitting down. Like in cartoons when it's like the top of the head of the like adult is cut off.
It's cut off on the screen. Yeah. exactly.
That's constantly what this is.
Being Powerpuff Girl.
We are being
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls.
We actually
Just
never
see the
see.
knees.
We never see what Sassy actually looks like in the like actual cartoon of this.
You
Right.
you
Always
just see her
cut
legs
off.
and they are jacked, like straight up tree trunks.
Well, we got lots of time to kill, and I seem to recall.
Kill.
It has a total breakdown when you say kill.
Strike
Um,
You say
none
kill?
of you guys were at my
Right.
puppet show.
No, I really wanted to go though, but everyone else was tired.
Dwarf.
I was.
I want to see a puppet show.
Well, that's perfect because I got my puppets right here. And she pulls the puppets out from under her desk, and she's gonna
Cue
start telling you a
rocks.
puppet show. Are you guys ready?
I am ready because
Oh
I
my
know
gosh.
what you
Cue
have.
the
Lydia,
puppet
I
show
expect you to
music.
drop out of the screen and pop up with puppets.
Grant,
Once-
cue the puppet show music.
Upon a time and place unknown, Sassy the Sasquatch appeared in a forest hidden from the world. A forest with a magical mystery.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Mystery?
Now,
You're
this magic needed to be protected. I sure could use some help in doing so, said Sassy. And like the magic it is, more cryptids began to appear.
Whoa.
Ooh.
I've never heard this story before.
And Sassy taught her new friends about this mystery magic and the importance of it remaining a mystery. Now, the mystery was what gave it its power, and to take that away would endanger cryptid's very existence. But the cryptids understood and set out on their own paths to help protect the magic mystery. But cryptids come and go, and with her old friends off, the magic brought new friends. New friends just like you. And with all these new friends, Sassy knew what she had to do. I'm gonna make a camp, said Sassy. And she did. And that's how Camp Cryptid came to be.
Whoa.
I would like to announce that I will be resigning as the DM from the regular scheduled program, as I can no longer keep up with the amazingness of Lydia and Aaron.
That was pretty fantastic.
It was pretty great, Lydia.
I was so sad we didn't get to it first episode. I had to bring it into the second one.
I just love all of us sitting there like eyes wide and jaws dropped, and then Jackson just calmly just raising his hand.
Yes, Jackson.
Okay, so I've got a couple of questions. So you said in your story that you existed and then you found a big mystery secret. Also, I should confirm, this is supposed to be a true story?
This is the legend of Camp Cryptid.
Okay, so it's not a true story.
You don't know?
Wait,
That's why I'm asking.
so
I think that's why he's asking.
I'm going to assume that it's fake.
No, you
because
missed the
you're
whole point of the
trash.
story. The magic is in the mystery.
Wait, so our job is to protect the mystery?
Yeah, the mystery magic.
So, but if the
And that's
mystery
why we're
magic
here.
is what caused cryptids to come to exist, why are you here?
I'm the first cryptid.
So, the mystery caused you to exist?
I don't know.
Jackson, stop making this not fun.
Not.
That's the
making things
whole
not
point
fun
of
is
cryptid
my
existence,
fun.
is not knowing.
Look, what I'm trying to get across is I don't like you, and I want to cause a problem for you, and so I'm going to do that.
And you
So-
do every day.
So does that mean that you're
Kid
like
laughs.
the alpha cryptid, like the god cryptid? Is this?
No.
Are you God?
No, I'm just like any other cryptid.
Is there a god?
You are
Is God a
concerning me,
cryptid?
Jackson.
Wait, I have a question.
Us cryptids, we don't get overwhelmed by questions like this. We
That's-
accept
you
that we
know.
don't know.
Honestly, I
That's just
really
how
don't.
it is.
I don't actually want to know. I just want you to struggle to come up with an answer.
Have you guys, the rest of my players, noticed that you can't tell when Aaron's talking and when Jackson's talking? There's
Yes.
clearly no
That's
difference.
because we're the same person. Jackson comes from deep within me.
I think it's a little weird that Jackson is so curious.
I'm not.
I
It
actually
is a
do
bit
have
strange.
a question.
Yes, Frankie.
So, if we're supposed to protect the mystery,
Mhm.
then what happens if something goes wrong and the mystery isn't there anymore?
Well, you don't need to worry about that, because I keep the magic mystery locked in this vault right here. And she points to a vault literally right behind her desk.
Is it Gracie sized?
It is not Gracie sized.
Okay, just
Yeah, how big is this vault?
just checking.
It's I'd say it's probably about like a box like
Like
about
the
that big.
standard home vault size.
The standard, it's a standard like, you know, like the like file keepers kind of
That's
deal?
bigger than my hoodie
We-
pocket.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
bigger.
So-
That's bigger than
Yes, it is
So-
bigger than your hoodie pocket.
We all like pop our heads like over the top of the desk to like peek our eyes over just to.
The vault,
Whoa.
safe in there. Don't you
That's
worry.
some-
So
Hey, I have a question too.
so
sure.
the magic of mystery is a physical thing.
Yeah, it's magic.
But it's
Yeah.
not a mystery if you have it in the vault, right? And never mind, I don't care. What about this? What's this? And I throw the brochure on the desk.
Yeah, the brochure. Tell us about that.
Yeah, what's that?
I do not know. It's very nice though. We should start implementing that. That's a really nice design.
I think Gracie sent one to me to help me come to the camp because I live really far away.
You need help to find the camp?
No,
Nobody needs help. You just
it's
show
the
up
whole
and just walk
magic
through.
of the camp is that you usually show up.
You just show
I
up.
came all the way from
The
Texas.
camp finds you.
exactly.
Correct two.
Well, as
Ooh,
far
do
as the
I
magic
have any
goes,
strikes, Jackson? I want to
as
have a
far as
strike.
the magic goes, as long as it's locked up, the magic field around the camp stays up, which means all you campers can't be wandering off. And then, as for this brochure, if Gracie designed it, I should talk to Gracie about designing some actual brochures for campers.
Question about magic now that we're talking about it.
Sure.
So, can all cryptids come to Camp Cryptid, or is it just us uninitiated cryptids?
Any cryptid can come to Camp Cryptid.
Can
You
only
know, like,
cryptids come?
humans could come to Camp Cryptid, right?
Oh, no.
Humans at Camp Cryptid.
Humans.
That's stupid.
See, humans. They are two curious beings, okay? Like, if they even exist, you know. But if humans did exist, their curiosity would tamper with the magic and weaken it up a bit.
Uh-huh.
But there is no way any human is getting near it. Right?
I-
It is
I-
in the vault.
I turn my back to Sassy, and so I'm facing the rest of the group, and I kind of whisper, "We should look for weaknesses in the field to see if humans got in." Like directly to them, easily for Sassy to be able to hear.
Oh, she 100% heard.
I like just turn to them.
Now, here's the deal.
Get in the camp.
No. With the magic field up, the only way in and out for anybody is through the bridge.
Why didn't I think of that? We should go visit Jerry. Jerry probably knows where Grace. Damn.
What vault is this? Like, what's the lock situation on this vault?
Blue is so bad. That's so good.
You do see it requires a key.
Oh crap! That's the worst
On the
type
vault?
of vault.
On the vault, yes.
Do we see a key on Sassy?
Make a sense check.
I would also.
Does anybody happen to be good at sense?
Not me.
I am decent at sense.
Like you have a plus to it?
I have a plus, yes.
And I like give Frankie advantage.
Sure.
Okay.
Hey Frankie, is there a key on Sassy? And then we both like.
Now, I don't keep the key on me. I keep it hidden away.
Oh.
Well, I rolled.
Did you
a
put
7.
the key in the vault?
That would be funny. I rolled a 7.
I sure hope I didn't. But I
Although,
have done it
You
before.
should, you should probably double check.
Wait, hold up. But wouldn't that be the safest way to keep the mystery safe? Because if you aren't supposed to ever get access to the mystery, if you throw the lock, the key in the safe, then nobody could ever open the safe, and the mystery is always safe.
But could you lock the safe if you don't
That's
have the
so
key?
Yeah, I don't think you could lock the safe without the key.
I mean, sure you
Unless you
can.
use magic.
Don't
Let me see if it's open.
Mystery
And she
magic.
goes to open it. It's locked. Now, I
Okay.
do want to. So, for clarification on this magic field,
Mm-hmm.
Jackson and Kid, you would know about this.
Mm-hmm.
So, with the field, that looping
Mm-hmm.
only works on cryptids.
Oh god.
On
Man, it's too bad that
technicality.
we don't
So-
have a human.
So then, does that mean that Gracie isn't a cryptid?
Yeah, that's a good what I was gonna ask.
Do you say that out loud?
Sassy, is Gracie a cryptid?
Is Gracie a cryptid?
Uh-huh.
Aliens are cryptids.
I've never
right?
seen any other cryptids like her, and I've been around for a while.
Well,
She's one of a kind,
And she,
and the most beautiful girl you're ever gonna see.
and she walked through the forest without being
Okay.
turned around.
Gracie is an interesting situation.
Yeah, sorry,
Um,
more about that.
Well,
You could
The
almost
thing
say
with
she's out
Gracie-
of this world.
yeah, she's a bit out of this world.
Is she
Does she come from
another
here and I
planet?
pull out the phone and have this start?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, that's a nifty trick you got there, and I have no idea. But
Mystery magic. Ooh.
I love disappointing Jackson.
That away.
by definition, yes, Gracie is a cryptid. By technicality, she is not an Earth cryptid.
I turned to the group. That would explain why she could go through the force field.
Shut up.
We don't know that.
I'm sorry.
I
What
mean,
was that?
well,
Nothing.
we do know that, but okay.
He said that we should better get back to the field by the lake to meet with Gracie soon.
Does part of the field go through the lake?
Look, I don't feel comfortable sending you all out on your own without a camp counselor, so I am going to get Myth to come and join up with you all.
Can you?
How
Are
does
you
that sound?
sure? I'm pretty sure that there's a whole bunch of other counselors. Like there's Melody, Luna, and Fred.
Myth is my trusted security, and with Gracie missing, I'm gonna go out and be looking for her around the
I'm
campground.
so
Who
upset.
said she was missing?
You
Crazy.
did. You said
Wait,
that you are
what?
trying to meet up with her, and she's not here yet.
Oh, but that doesn't mean she's missing. It just means that we don't know
How?
where
What
she
if?
is.
What if we don't get missed? Listen, Sassy, you know me. You know I'm a good little goat.
You are a great little kid.
Why don't you go look for Gracie and we'll stay here? Okay? We don't need to bother Myth. He has his own counseling things to do.
He
That's
does.
a good idea.
Make a confuse. Actually, charm.
That's a 1.
What'd you roll, DJ?
Oh, am I still doing a confusion?
You're doing a charm.
Charm.
Charm. Ooh, 7.
See, kid. I very, very, very much appreciate it. And you know I trust you. But you are not an official counselor yet.
My eyes are like 7 times bigger than they're supposed to be.
That's not healthy.
Her eyes are even bigger.
Oh gosh.
So, kid, I'm gonna go get Myth. Call him over here. He's gonna take you guys. We'll handle the situation, alright?
I do completely agree with this. Keep your friends
Shut up,
close,
Jackson.
enemies closer.
And I turn away.
Alright. Well, give me just a minute. And she walks out to the doorway, and you just hear her scream, like Yeti scream Myth's name. She comes back in. He'll be here any second. In the meantime, is there anything else I can help you all with?
I start doing some like push-ups and some like sit-ups to try and get a pump going.
Do you have
Good
any
luck.
granola bars? I'm hungry.
Granola?
Granola bar.
Food?
I have some oats.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Out in West Virginia,
Question,
we call
since-
it weird things.
Since we saw the puppet theater, do we get a buff to our lore?
You do not.
Ah, dang it. That would
It
have
was a
been
good
lit.
shot. It was a good shot. All right. I was trying.
You missed your chance in episode 1. Anyway, any other things that I can help you with? As she hands a handful of oats from out of nowhere to Frankie.
It's just oats.
I think
like,
Jerry's in
not-
a
Just
good
oats.
mood.
It's just oats.
Oh.
I wonder if Jerry's in a good mood.
Jerry? I haven't spoken
Yeah.
with him yet.
No, I don't think we have any more questions. Thank you. You can go.
Thanks,
I don't know
Sassy.
where
I
I
like your
got that.
puppets. I like your puppets.
A shadow comes in through the doorway. Myth. Myth is there.
Moth.
Hey,
So upset.
Hey, man.
Shut up, Myth.
shut up, twerp. Anyway, what's up, Sassy? Yes, Myth. I need you to take care of these campers for me. Gracie is off wandering somewhere. I'm gonna go look around the campground, see if I can find her.
don't
But
have
I
to
wanted to
know
leave them with
anything
you.
about Huh, Myth? You know anything about that? Huh?
Know anything about what?
Gracie? Huh?
I know lots about Gracie. What do you know about Gracie?
I know lots about Gracie too. Huh?
That's a good one.
You know that she's not here? Dang.
Wait, Grace. Yeah, Sassy just said. She's also not
Kid,
physically
cut it
here.
out.
Alright, you win this time.
I always win.
I'm marking Myth. I think
Sassy
it's dumb.
Sassy gives you a pat on the head, kid, as she walks out.
As soon as Sassy leaves, I just turn into a goat and hop up on the desk and then just like lay down.
Hey, Myth.
What?
I have some questions for you. Last night, you seemed a little bit suspicious. You said something. You mentioned something about Gracie having contact with humans.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
Oh, you don't know?
You didn't finish your story.
Yeah, I would love to know. I'm incredibly interested. Killer say what?
Well, kid, do you know? Did you know about that? Did you know?
That,
Did you know?
that,
Yeah, I didn't think so. Dumb.
You're literally
Goat.
just a goat. Yeah.
I'm just a goat. Actually, while he's telling this, I'm gonna look for the key.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sense.
Sense? What if it was like a, like agility?
Sense check.
Nope. You're not doing. You're just looking for it.
I'd like to do a backflip while I look for the key.
Backflip.
Off the desk. Can I be agility?
No.
That's not terrible. 6.
6.
I'm real cute.
You're a cute little goat.
According to the Camp Cryptid lore and rules, a 6 is a succeed. The character is able to successfully complete their action.
You are able to successfully look around the room.
Own game.
You're able to successfully look around the room.
Yeah.
However, there is an additional to that exact thing. Some tests will be more difficult to complete than others, but a good reference is the following.
I'm just playing.
Rules lawyer got rules lawyer.
I know. I wanted a rules lawyer. Anyway.
I like this G.
Kid, we'll get back to you in a sec. Okay, so what did you want to know about it?
Just tell us a bit. Well, first of all, that implies that humans are real, which I fully believe you.
Yeah,
but of
humans are
course,
real.
the rest of these people, if you could call them people, may not believe you.
Blech.
And so I think that if you fully told us everything about the whole Gracie knows humans, that would really help us out, or them out with believing you in this situation.
Well, I don't know much. I wasn't really listening a whole lot, but when she first got here, she was real weird.
Like real weird how?
Real weird.
That's not very
Yeah,
nice.
like she had just we're pretty sure she had just encountered humans when she showed up. She's all wigged out about it.
I still don't think humans exist.
Well, she was asking a bunch of questions about humans, like
What
if they
type
could,
of questions?
like if they could get into camp. What would happen if they did? And I was like, yeah, I don't know.
I do know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Myth. That'll be all. You can go.
No, I gotta stay with you guys. Can't be unsupervised.
Well,
So
I don't want to
you're
say.
nerd.
I want to know what happened to Myth's kids. They're just out roaming by themselves somewhere, specifically just so Myth can watch us, so we're not out roaming around
No,
somewhere.
he told them to sit somewhere and they're too scared of him to
They're
leave.
too scared to move.
All of those cryptids are also Loch Ness monsters, so he's like, they're not going to go far. it's got like
Brew,
5
you look
fingers.
like you're, in the old cop shows when they would shine the bright light in their eyes. and stuff like that.
What party?
That was Drew. He took the lamp and he was getting the light shine in his face.
But yeah, she was real weird when she first got here.
Okay. All right. Kelly, say what?
Blech.
GM,
Okay.
is the door open by chance?
It is open, but Myth is still standing in front of it.
How
So
tall?
wait,
how
Myth,
tall is
so-
Myth?
Myth with the doorway takes up probably half the doorway, but the
Okay.
doorway is
How-
Sasquatch sized.
But how? Okay, so how spread apart are his legs?
He's in power stance.
So
Okay.
spread apart. It's a good gap, especially because he's a tall boy. NJ is booking it.
Okay, so NJ is very small and very not noticeable sometimes.
Mhm.
Okay, while Jackson is interrogating
I'm
Myth,
going to have you.
Can I just very, very slowly just waddle through the door?
Are you trying to do it sneakily?
I mean, I would prefer to not be seen.
I'm gonna have you make a confuse check against Myth's reflexes.
Just palms you like a basketball. Starts to dribble.
Oh boy.
Not great there, bud.
I haven't rolled yet, but
You'll be fine.
I'm scared. Okay, so I have to make a confuse check.
Yep.
Yes,
Are you sure it's not an agility check?
it is a
Yep.
confuse.
Okay.
Why is everyone so good at agility?
I'm not so good at agility.
Why is
I'm just
NJ
not good at
agility?
because
Dog,
I'm
you
really
haven't
fast
seen
in the
him on
water.
The court. Like the dude can ball.
He's great at water polo.
9.
Yes.
9.
According to your rules that you can.
You. So Myth is kind of eyeing all the members, right?
Uh-huh.
And he does occasionally glance over to you, But I imagine every time he does, you have that kind of like derp look where your eyes are going the different directions and the tongue's out a little bit.
Yep.
So he's not really paying that much attention to you.
And he makes the sound, the bloop, 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 bloop.
And as Jackson's kind of prompting these questions kind of deal, he always does this kind of like, ugh. And in his like eye roll, you are able to get past him.
Great. I
In
just,
that eye roll, am I also able to find the key?
We'll get to you, kid.
I just start waddling to the lake.
Okay.
Waddling towards the lake. That's
Are you going to? Is there anything specific you're wanting to do, or
Well,
just going to the lake?
I mean,
go to the lake.
I can't do anything to Myth.
Chokehold.
I just like to
Reverse
think
cradle.
I just like to think he rolls sideways down the hill.
I'm a tiny little dinosaur with flippers. What am I gonna do to Mothman?
You could
Dude,
grow
shoot.
and just lay on him.
Take his ankle.
And then what?
Why are you guys needing to do anything? He's literally giving you answers.
I was also gonna say, so Myth, from what I understand, you have to be like you have to watch us.
No.
Those rules never said that we couldn't leave, though, right?
I mean, sure. Where do you want to go?
Well, I think NJ wants to go towards the lake. Oh, look, there he goes.
As he's like
Oh, he's rolling.
hill.
Just log rolls.
Flippers just like, this is a sound it makes. Because the flippers are hitting the ground as he rolls.
Within
And his neck is like...
within 5 seconds, NJ, you are scooped up by Myth and flown back into the room. Myth is gonna keep a hold on you.
Damn it, Jackson.
I want to go to the lake. This is boring.
Okay, we can go to the lake. Fine, let's go to the lake.
Great.
Cool.
Awesome. I'm super excited.
Yeah, me too.
We go to the lake.
Okay, go to the lake. What do you guys want to do at the lake?
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
we
a
got
great
this far.
question.
Now what?
Shoot.
What do you guys want to do now?
I would
I
like
think
to
we'd
swim
make
in
it out
the
of the
lake.
building.
That's what I want to do. I want to
Oh,
swim
the
in the
question.
lake.
So, actually, before we go to the lake, does Kid find a key? Like, what's Kid's deal?
Right,
Did
kid,
notice
you
that
have
I'm
the
gone?
Um,
Because I'm a little goat behind the desk and he hates me. He'd totally forget about me.
you do not see the key.
Mm-hmm.
However, you did notice a few spots that a key could be hidden. But you are now at the lake.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
That's good.
Could I
That's
have not gone to the lake?
No. Myth would not allow
good.
that.
I'm okay with it. I'll be honest. I didn't think that hard. Lake was just one of the few things that I could remember.
Continuity.
All right, there you go. And NJ, you get chucked into the lake.
Mid-air, I just grow to be as
Overhand.
big as I can. I just make a huge splash.
Like half your body is sticking out of the lake.
It hurts.
And then I just laying.
Wow.
And now he makes another bubble sound, but it's like super deep, so it's like...
It's like starting a speaker up.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you guys want to do now?
Myth, I'm really thirsty. Could you go get us some water, maybe?
You're literally in a lake.
Yeah, but I
But people,
don't want to drink the water.
NJ probably peed in it.
Yeah.
Wow, we are throwing NJ under the bus this episode. Holy cow.
You get lake water.
I heard NJ pees in water.
Lake water is what you get.
Look, Jackson.
I don't
this
like
is,
you very
This is
much.
low bar.
Nobody does.
Insult for Jackson. So he's.
Ooh, self burn. Those are rare.
Yeah.
I'm already
you know-
tired of the lake.
I'm kind of like
Well, then
you.
what do you want to do?
I think I
No.
left my backpack in Sassy's office.
Oh my!
I shrink back down.
Yeah,
I can go
wanna
get it. Here, I'll be
back.
real quick. And I start sprinting back.
No! He grabs you.
He just picks me up. I'm sprinting in the air.
Yeah, he's like holding your head.
What if we went for a hike or something?
To Sassy's office. I give you all this look.
I'm in the lake.
While this is going on, I scoot over and I go, NJ, is there something that you're trying to do in the lake? Is this important to you?
I mean, I was just trying to look around and see if there's any clues in the lake by chance, because who knows? There could be stuff anywhere.
Sure, while we're here.
You find her body. No, I'm kidding.
Crap, that is 0 to 100.
I'm so sorry.
In fact, you
I'm totally
landed
kidding.
on the body.
Hey,
I feel like I just got hit by a bus.
Hey guys, Jackson was right. She is dead.
Sunk at the bottom of the pit.
I'm totally kidding. No.
Written, human was here.
Holy crap.
Is there?
Sorry.
There's nothing of interest within the lake.
No.
No.
Focus, camera. There we go.
Now,
We gotta get rid of myth.
Oh my.
now, okay.
We gotta get rid of this.
Clarification.
God.
I'm just trying to think. So, I mean, I have ideas of what to do.
How to kill myth. I like him.
I always have ideas for that. I have ideas of like what happened. All right. Problem is,
Why am I sweaty?
I don't know where to go from here.
Well, listen,
Like-
we could either tell myth or shake him. I feel like those are our options.
What if we go talk to Jerry to see if anything suspicious has been crossing the bridge?
I'm fine with talking to Jerry.
Sounds
I love
kinda
Jerry.
fun, I guess.
Myth, we're gonna go talk to Jerry.
Still holding him.
Are we going to go see Jerry? Is that what we're doing?
We're going to go see Jerry.
Okay,
Hey,
fine.
NJ, get in the bag.
In the bag.
poor
I pick him up, but
guy.
hold him
Get
from
in
like a
bag.
distance. And just like
NJ's,
set him.
like,
I
huge.
set him like on kid. I'm just like, here's your bag.
Not-
NJ, shrink, NJ, uncle.
I shrank a long time ago.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah. Okay. So you make your way over to the bridge. The thing is with the bridge,
Bridge.
from your guys' perspective,
Mm-hmm.
the bridge doesn't end.
Hmm.
Which to telepathy.
Wait, what about from my perspective?
Hmm.
Is it
Still the same.
Okay, okay.
Bridge doesn't end.
Whoa.
I just look over the edge. Hey, Jerry. Jerry, are you there? Jerry.
What do you want?
Jerry. Hey, we had some questions for you.
You see the two hands come around the bridge and like poking
Yeah.
over the edge.
There you are, big guy. Hey, you look extra disgusting today.
It's literally all just like this like mangled like hair. You
I
can't
love
even
what-
see eyes. You just see like this like mop, basically just a mop kind of a
Did you get a
bird.
Did you get a moss treatment to your hair? I like it a lot. I think it looks really good.
Thanks.
How close is he to the railing?
He's like right on the railing.
Okay. I start eating some of the moss.
So Jackson had some questions for you.
This is allowed.
This is allowed.
Also, I'm kind of hiding behind myth a little bit, I guess, like in the back.
Also, I like to imagine that Jerry and Jackson actually probably know each other pretty well. Like, I feel like Jerry's one of the few people that Jackson is like, I'm okay with you. Because he'll just go to the bridge and sit there and they won't interact. And
100%.
Jackson finds that really nice. So they've grown to like a bond over 3 years.
Oh,
of not
yeah.
speaking.
There's J plus J on a tree.
Yeah, he's like,
Like cars.
yo, sup, J Dog. Got a couple questions for you.
Frankie, you do see his head kind of tilt a little bit, and the hand kind of goes to move up a little bit of the like moppy hair,
I flop my hair farther in front of my face.
and you see this like completely just like filled in black eye look at you.
And I'm motioning him like no, like please, no.
What's up with that guy?
What's up with which guy?
He's wearing a costume. Can't you tell he's a tree?
Yeah, see my branch.
I don't know
A
what's up
very
with my
nice
new.
tree.
Thanks.
Right?
You don't
Thank
ask
you.
no questions here. Speaking of not asking questions, I have some questions. Have you seen? Has anything suspicious crossed over the bridge, or crossed back over the bridge, or any suspicious activity near the bridge?
Nah, that was the last one to come in.
That was the-
Nobody
that
else
was the
has
last
gone
one?
out.
Frankie was the last one.
Yeah, Frankie.
Okay. We're
Wait,
wondering
nobody left though.
because
That's good.
our counselor, the interrogator is talking. Frankie,
Sorry.
our counselor has gone missing, probably dead, and
She's not dead.
we're just trying to dig up what's going on, and we figured
Don't
that
let
if
me
anyone
use
would
it.
know, it would be the one who sees all.
It would be me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Gracie? Do you know anything about her?
Like what?
Well, I mean, I know that you've been working here like a long time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember when Gracie showed up?
Yeah.
You come to me.
Because let me tell you, Myth told us a story, and like, I mean, you know him.
Yeah,
Like-
he's right there.
Yeah, 100%. But like, you know.
He's got his like arms crossed, but it's this like the puffing the arms.
Yeah.
And it's
Arms crossed.
Mythos, yeah.
He's like,
He's like flexing.
It's just in the back the whole time.
He's doing the Icarus pose the
So, like-
entire time.
He pretends to have an itch on the back of his head, and he's like,
Yeah.
so like when Gracie showed up, was it
Uh-huh.
weird at all? Was she acting strange or anything? Do you remember?
Oh yeah,
Myth
Gracie was a weirdo.
Hey, she's not weird.
Oh, she was
Also-
nice
weirdo.
to me.
Still is.
What was it? What do you mean still is? Do you notice anything strange from Gracie? Like all the time? Is this an
Oh
ongoing
yeah,
thing?
she asks questions all the time. That's
What
weird.
sort of questions?
Just about anything, everything.
Anything and everything? That
Yeah.
sounds awfully curious.
Yeah.
And we hate curiosity here.
No,
Yeah,
Curiosity
curiosity
don't like it.
sucks.
Yeah. Screw that.
Does,
Sorry, the
does that-
kids. Don't say that.
does
Don't
that
tell
mean-
Sassy I said that.
Meanwhile,
does
NJ
that
is
mean
eating moss derpy.
does that mean that Gracie is a human?
No, she's an alien.
But
Wait,
nobody
alien.
knows
What?
nobody knows what a human looks like, and like we only
What
know
the
that,
heck is an alien?
we only know that humans ask a lot of questions, and you say Gracie asks a lot of questions, so why can't
You
why
think
is,
I haven't seen a human?
have you
So
have
they're
you-
real.
Seen a human?
I've seen a human.
Where do you see a human?
I see them all the time. I keep the bridge hidden.
Wow,
That's pretty sweet.
that's really cool.
What do they look like?
They look like
They look like you, Frankie.
they look like these weird hairless things.
Gross.
Completely
Wow.
bald, no hair on the body.
So
Right.
so I'm a human.
No. No. You're adorable.
Thank you.
Humans, they're gross. They're gross looking. They got like
Are they
Like
slimy?
fangs?
symmetry and
Well,
So probably not fangs. Because fangs would be like super cool.
no. I don't
do they
think
have
do.
like
So,
purple,
wait,
purple, like
earlier
purple
you mentioned
eyes?
you said Gracie's an alien. What's an alien?
alien?
Mm-hmm.
Aliens are the creatures from another planet, not Earth.
They're extraterrestrial beings.
Yeah. From space.
Okay.
Space.
Okay.
Outer space.
So how did they get here? Do you know?
How'd Gracie get here?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
She just gotta showed up real confused.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So you-
Yeah, she had this like one word she kept uttering all the time.
Go on. What was it?
I don't really remember it very well. It was like
I slide.
palm of the hand, palm tree, palm hand,
phone home.
Gracie phone home.
Palm branch.
palm tree. I think it was palm tree.
Palm tree.
Palm tree. That sounds about right.
Are there any palm trees here?
No,
She was in California.
I don't know what a palm tree is.
Oh,
I live
she's
under a
from
bridge.
Florida. That's what it is.
No, you see a lot for a guy who lives under a bridge.
That makes
Oh,
a
you
lot
don't
of
even
sense.
know.
Also, your
Out of
bridge looks
character?
extra scraggly today.
If
What's
she's
that
from
supposed to mean?
Florida, that
It's a
explains a lot
compliment.
about
It's a
Florida.
compliment.
It's a compliment, I swear.
Well, I mean, if that's all the information, like if you haven't seen her or anything, I think that's. Thank you for your help. I don't think we'll need anything else. From you.
Anytime. But anytime, I mean, please don't bother me again.
Yeah, I'll next time you see me, it will be silently reading next to your bridge.
Good,
So,
good.
yeah.
You come to
It was
me.
terrible talking to you. I hope that we don't do it again.
You come to me on the day of my
Sorry.
daughter's wedding.
Bye, Jerry.
Hi, Jerry. You're great.
Frankie, as you start to go, he does.
Is that a wink?
No,
He walks
he's
a little faster.
he
Frankie
pulls
walks a
the
little
hair up
faster.
and is like squinting, and then lowers it back down.
Hey, Frankie.
So-
Hey, Frankie. Frankie.
Yeah.
Hold up for a second.
Wait.
We'll just
Oh.
stay right there.
Okay.
And
I
just-
can like carry you more if you want.
And I get
Wait,
next to Frankie.
Yeah,
And
Frankie
I-
will absolutely put you in his pack if you'd like. Frankie just kind of like picks you up under the flippers like a baby, and like turns you upside down,
Okay.
and then
this
he
is
just
new.
kind of like sits you on his backpack behind his head.
Yes. This is.
Tactical NJ.
Tactical
My
engine.
head is just above Frankie's.
Just like resting on.
Flippers are like seat belted around
Yep,
my
yep.
chest.
That's right.
It's like, all right, this is good. Thank you.
I want art.
Okay, so. Well,
I feel like we know nothing.
no.
No, we've
I'm
learned
piecing
things.
this. I'm piecing
Nobody's
this together.
left the camp, as far as we know. At
Gracie-
least across
At
the
least
bridge.
through the way of the bridge.
Gracie
I was the
isn't
last
actually.
person here.
Gracie
And
isn't actually
Gracie's
a great
not
alien.
considered cryptid.
She's not actually a
So
great
she could have
alien.
left.
She's
She's
actually
She's non-Earth cryptid.
She's
so she might be
actually-
a
humans.
she's
As you
actually
guys
an extra from Hollywood who
are
was
walking.
on set
We
for
sound
the
like
next
idiots.
Star Trek movie. And
As you
got
guys are walking, you
amnesia.
do see Sassy coming back, and she is coming right towards you guys.
Oh crap! We've been made.
Is she like,
Hide.
angry?
I hide behind Frankie.
Make a sense check.
Ooh, okay.
Can I also make a sense check?
Yeah.
4.
Ooh. 6.
Frankie, you do kind of pick it up. NJ, you pick it up even more.
And
There
he
is
also
a
kind of steps
bit-
behind Myth, I guess.
There is a bit of confusion, frustration, but Sassy is trying to conceal it. She's not doing very well at it, though.
I look at Jackson. I go, "Oh, she's upset."
Until
I just
mainly due to the fact that I
push
can't
myself.
actually see your face.
I like push myself kind of higher onto onto Frankie, and like my flippers are resting like on the top of his head, and I'm just kind of pushed up.
It's like, Sassy, you look kind of upset. Is everything okay?
Oh, well, NJ. I'm fine. I'm
Did you-
just
did
a
you-
little.
Did you
little.
find Gracie?
I did not. I did not find Gracie.
That's
no.
that's unfortunate.
But don't worry. Don't worry. I'm sure she's always welcome here, you know, but this isn't her home, so maybe she just went home, you know. But I think it's kind of rude she didn't give a notice, but that's fine. But for the meantime,
She could just do that. She could just go home.
I don't know. I assume so.
Whoa.
Anyway, I'm gonna have you campers come back to my office, and I'm gonna have you guys stay out until we figure out a new counselor arrangement for
What
you.
happens if a counselor or camper dies in camp? Like what would be the procedure?
Are you asking Sassy this?
Yeah, like just
well,
flat out dies, just like some mysterious accident or anything
Well,
for no
I think
reason.
it
I'm
killed
just curious.
us cryptids don't really die. We kind of just poof, and then a new one will poof in no time, you know?
But like,
Oh,
do
yeah, I kinda
you?
forgot about
Gracie
that.
is-
But like Gracie
Yeah,
is
I'm
like
just
a
a
that's like a
replacement for
weird, like a
Goldman?
weird cryptid, right?
Don't overthink it, kid. And
Oh
she
no,
like pats
kid's
her
having a
head.
crisis.
Who am I?
well. Yes, Gracie, I wouldn't really know why? What?
Huh? What? We think Myth killed Gracie. What?
Myth's just like, excuse me? Just in a full flex.
Excuse me?
What did you
Myth,
were saying to me?
you head back to your kiddos. I'm gonna get new arrangements for these ones. You all head into my office, please, and please stay put there, all right?
Of
While I go
course.
make this arrangement. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. She does lead you guys into her office.
As they're
Mhm.
walking,
I'm totally
I'd
sticking my
like
tongue out.
Frankie to walk up next to Jackson.
I sit back down normally
Good.
in the backpack, by the way. I don't like stay propped up.
And Frankie just kind of whispers to Jackson so that Sassy can't hear. And he's just like, I think we should tell Sassy the truth.
Here's the thing, Frankie. What's going to go down here is that she's going to bring us into her office. And now I wouldn't have to do this, but none of us can get through the force field. Unless I do, I'm going to rob her blind, steal the mystery from the box, and then we can all make a run for it for the tree line. If you
I
say
really don't
anything,
think that's a good idea, Jackson.
if you say anything, you're getting poofed. All right.
I come up next to Jackson, seemingly out of nowhere. I saw several places where the key could be. I'll try and see if I can get one to you.
Kid, you're moving up in the world.
I don't like this. NJ? He just goes, and he looks derpy.
Yeah, no, NJ is not.
NJ
NJ has noticed there's a butterfly flying just like 10 feet above where we are, like at the same pace as us, and he's just looking at that.
And he's still munching on moss.
Yes,
like
he
hanging
is.
out of his
He-
mouth.
yes.
It's like hanging out of his
Yep,
mouth.
he's-
So Sassy leads you into her office, and as you guys are walking and you guys are whispering, you do notice that she isn't really paying attention. She is Yeti yelling for other heads of the camp, other counselors, names, things like that.
Wait, guys,
Um,
guys.
I'm assuming it's terrifying.
If we're getting,
Oh, it's horrifying.
If we're getting new counselor, like, does that mean we're gonna get split up?
No, I'll keep you all together. We just gotta,
Oh,
I just
thank
gotta
goodness.
navigate everything here. I'm gonna have them come over, and we're just gonna talk right outside the door, all right? Just-
Okay, we'll just be
Yeah,
inside.
not a problem.
Okay,
I promise
okay.
you we aren't going anywhere.
Kid,
Now-
you little
Um,
rascal.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Sassy is standing outside the door watching in. She is keeping a close eye on you guys.
I was hoping you should shut the door.
I'm going to encourage you guys at this time to discuss your clues.
Okay.
Let's go
discussion.
one at a time, maybe. Is that... No. Well, Aaron,
we
you've been
have-
writing stuff down, right?
We know. So here's what we know. We know that Gracie's from space, specifically a purple planet.
Yes.
'Kay.
And there's something on that radio that we don't know what it says.
Actually, that's a great idea. I pull out the radio, hit the first button. Can we hear things?
That static goes again, and there is a very short message of a voice.
Oh.
Same voice, still can't make out what it says.
Nah.
And then the static goes again.
Okay. So there's that. We also know that there are 2 other aliens.
There are 2 other
Because
aliens.
The
Did we
hologram
determine?
had 2 people.
Did we
one.
determine if we think that 1 or 2 people took Gracie? Did we figure that out? Did we determine that?
No,
No, we don't know.
She just kind of disappeared.
Gracie just.
She
Oh.
also
just like,
appeared
poof.
confused. That's how she got to the camp. And she sent me a brochure. So I think Gracie, for some reason, had a motive, obviously, to get Frankie to the camp.
Mhm.
And I have been the last person to enter. We also know, as far as what Sassy was saying, that if a human enters the force field, it causes some sort of weakness. So theoretically, perhaps Gracie is trying to reveal this quote-unquote mystery.
What do we think palm tree means?
That's a great question.
California.
Well, I feel like there's also a definite chance that it isn't palm tree, and it just sounds relatively close to palm tree.
Right, they say
Jerry
Earth,
seemed a little
you know.
questionable about the whole palm tree situation. For all I know, it could be like balm free or something along those lines, or some other weird
We
word.
also know that Sassy initiated the camp, so maybe
Sassy is
Sassy
Cryptid God.
has. Maybe Sassy has an alternative motive as well, as far as the camp goes. But I don't know. I could see that being the case though. Like maybe
Can we try to decipher the journal again?
Sassy's still a little sus.
I do have
Sussy.
those written down.
Maybe
I also
look
do.
specifically for things that could be palm tree-esque. Also, Aaron, I
don't
love the
see
pencil
anything.
in the front of your hat.
What I gotta do.
Hey,
Myth should know better.
Grant,
Yes.
make a just straight roll for me. D10.
Lydia's like, these idiots.
9.
You guys are done.
9.
9.
Grant, I want you to go and look at your doc.
Holy crap. Wait,
Oh
I'm in
my
my
God.
doc.
Gracie's in the
This
lake.
is the Camp Cryptid Grant doc, right?
Gonna take this moment to go to the bath.
Camp Cryptid Grant doc?
Yep.
Okay, I'm there. You guys, hey, you, Aaron and Drew.
Oh, I'm
If you have-
reviewing my notes. Um,
Are there any snacks in Sassy's
so-
office?
You would know that where she got those oats was just a drawer of oats.
Oh, I'm digging in.
Oh,
myths
Lydia,
should know
just
better.
write it at the bottom.
I don't know if that is meaning that like myths should know better than to tell people that Gracie knows human stuff. What is Myth doing? What evilness is Myth up to in the spare time? Probably nothing.
Well, he might just be ignorant. He might just be doing something and accidentally interfering. I don't know.
Jackson's going to make the assumption that the line about Frankie is that for some reason Frankie is important to the humans.
Oh.
That's the route that I'm gonna go with it.
Actually,
So
what I
strike
missed-
3. So the thing is, I don't know what baseball is as Jackson,
miss
so
much.
I just keep striking. There is no like 3 strikes you're out kind of deal. She feels sorry for NJ, or is that a like? For all we know, that's just a like, oh, he seems like a shy kid. I don't know if he's going to have a lot of friends. I feel sorry for NJ. Or is it like, I feel sorry for NJ for the tragedy that will befall him in the coming years? Like, I can't really get a whole lot with that. The kid has great potential. That sounds suspicious to me, because we know that she's not talking about your like life. So it's like, what does she want with you?
Little picket fence, maybe a little dog, a little house on the prairie.
Because clearly she doesn't value you as a cryptid.
Has Jackson said anything about Frankie?
I will pull Frankie to the side at some point in time and just be like,
That would be good.
Frankie,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't want to alarm you.
Okay.
I do want to alarm you. That's a lie.
What?
For some reason, I think that there's a chance that Gracie thinks that you are important to the humans. Would there be any reason? Are you like a special sheep squatch? I saw you turn into a
well-
bush at hide and seek. That was cool. Like, is that a thing that all sheep squatches can do?
Where I'm from, there's a lot of things that are kind of weird.
Question, GM, where am I from?
I don't know.
Okay, so you know where you're from though. So where are
I'm
you
from
from?
Texas.
Well, Jackson. If after hearing freaking kid say something, he's going to turn more against like a way kid and talk quieter. And he'll be like, Jackson, can I keep a secret? Or can you keep a secret?
Absolutely.
I don't trust this.
And Jay just leans his head into the huddles, like, "What you got? What you guys up to? What?
NJ, go back.
Kids like jumping in the back, trying to like
What?
hear.
I want to be involved. Guys, don't leave me.
What are you guys whispering about?
NJ,
Nothing. Go back to the
NJ,
butterfly.
did you know that Sassy keeps a stash of sweet oats in a lower drawer?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be nuts, huh?
I can't.
But I think that you would need hands to open it.
I
so
can't-
unless kid's willing to help
I can't get out.
I jump up and I
Oh,
grab
shoot, yeah, you're in the
NJ
bag.
off of the backpack.
Yeah, kid, if you could open that bottom drawer. Hey,
I
look,
need
Frankie,
help.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
100% real with you. You've got I don't only have 5 suspects for my suspect list, and you have more marks next to your name than anyone else. So I'm gonna need something from you to keep you off the hot list.
Well, all I know is out there, a name that they also kind of call me by is Palmer, and they
Palmer?
Frankie's and Frankie said palm tree, and it's
You
scary
mean Jerry?
because
Now, are you saying that? What?
and I don't know because I think maybe Gracie I was looking for me or something, but I don't know why. And
Okay. Now, are you saying that Palmer is like? Now, who calls you Palmer?
just other cryptids.
Just other cryptids. Now, are they like? Does that mean that you like your actual cryptid type is a Palmer? What's a Palmer?
With an M, Palmer.
A Palmer?
Mhm. And,
Someone who palms?
I know another Palmer, kind of like my uncle.
There's more than one of you,
Yeah.
and you have an uncle, just like NJ has an uncle. Would you elaborate on what that is?
It's just something people
And
say.
where did you get? I pull out the.
Oh gosh.
I still have the instant camera, and I'm like, and you have one of these.
Uh-huh.
I thought that I was the only one that had one of these. Where would you get one of these?
I found it.
Found it where? Where did you find it,
Underground.
Frank? Where did you find it?
Look, man, I don't know what's happening here. I just
You've
Look
passed
over
my
there.
test.
and he points to
You
the
passed my test.
he points to the vault and says, "Look, I don't know what this is about, but it has to have something to do with what's in that vault.
Hey, Frankie.
That's the
So-
biggest mystery here, not me."
Frankie, can you keep a secret?
Oh, by the way, Kid and NJ has heard that for sure. And Frankie says,
I'm gonna lean back in close. Can you
guess.
keep secret, Frankie?
"Yeah,
Frankie, I'm gonna tell you right now. I think everyone else in this room is dirty. I think that
well,
you're the
Frankie-
only one here
or
that I
Kid
can
has
trust.
Stinky hands. Is that what you mean?"
That's stinky hands. That's a telltale sign. So, if we're gonna get out of this alive, unlike our counselor Gracie, I'm gonna need you to do some stuff for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to pull something out of that strange contraption that you have strapped to your body to cause a distraction long enough
bag?
and enough times for me to find the
Oh.
key and steal the thing out of the vault.
Aaron, I want you to look at your messages. And what is up, kid?
So I'm not actually. Well, actually, are there actually sweet oats back here?
Like, wait, hold on. Was there actually sweet oats?
Cool. I'm totally checking out the spots that I thought the key was
Okay.
with NJ. NJ, look over there. I'm gonna look over here.
Is this where the sweet oats are?
Yeah. Look for the sweet oats.
alright.
I'm going to remind you, Sassy is watching.
But we're behind the desk. She can't see us. Whole 9 yards.
He's like 12 feet tall, dude. She's
Shut
got
up,
right
Aaron.
angled everywhere in the room.
We try to be sneaky.
Okay, go ahead and make confused checks. Both of you.
I got a 1,
See, I
which
don't
for confusion is a 2.
I don't think NJ is trying to be sneaky. I mean, he's like humming to himself. He's like,
Sweet oats, God, I love some
my
sweet
God, I love
oats.
like he's just having a grand old time looking for these snacks.
We were looking for sweet oats. So I'm not sneaky, but do I find the key?
You start to okay. NJ, you're adorable, and you see Sassy just kind of go, "Oh," and then her eyes move over to you, kid, and she sees you starting to like. You're trying to be sneaky, but you are just not. So you're like,
You're making
Like,
your
moving
own,
around.
Like,
You are,
own, like music, like
the Pink Panther, 100%. Kid,
But
what in the world has gotten into you?
I heard there were sweet oats.
There are no sweet oats. I just have oats.
Sweet what?
Frankie, Frankie, right
What?
now, I need you to do something for me.
Sassy,
because
Sassy,
judging
I
from this
don't-
conversation,
I don't-
they're on to me. I
Sassy,
need you to declare right now that you are
Sassy.
being. It's a
I thought-
different way.
I thought the oats said, honey.
Kid, no, Frankie.
Kid,
Frankie,
sit in the beanbag.
Frankie runs over to Sassy.
He goes over
he
and turns into a
points.
goat and sits down.
And he points. Is Myth around?
You actually do not see Myth. Myth is not one of the.
I don't
and
like
Frankie just points to the woods and he says, "Last night, Myth told us a story about seeing a human and it scared us. And we think that he might be hiding something. And he ran off and now we're all scared. And I think you better go find him because I don't know what's happening."
Oh,
That's a lot of words.
it is okay. We are just navigating a new counselor situation.
Also,
Frank,
I found
Myth had to
this,
go
and
back
he
to
pulls
his other
out.
campers.
He pulls out a toothbrush and he says, "I also found this."
What?
We all go, what?
Whoa.
I don't know what it is. I found it on the ground.
And you touched it?
I don't know. I thought it was a stick, maybe.
Now put it down and go wash your hands,
Oh.
please. Don't pick up stuff like that. Go wash your hands.
NJ's sniffing
Where?
the toothbrush.
Hey, GM,
What's up?
I've got pieces
That
of the
didn't
puzzle.
work, did it?
I know a lot of things.
Yep.
Can I make a safe assumption of what's going on with this Frankie kid's deal? Or at least just a bold guess?
A bold
Make-
guess.
I'm gonna have you make a lore test against Frankie's confuse.
That's so bad for me.
Frank,
Hey,
yeah, you can
hey,
roll
DM,
for this.
I would like to use a d20.
No.
That's a 5. So it's.
Ooh,
you
that's
gotta
a low
beat
number.
an
Come on,
average.
God. Come on, Sasquatch. Cryptid God.
I rolled a 3 on die.
8.
Oh gosh.
I'd say yes, you are able to piece it together.
So Sasquatch is dealing with Kid right now?
Frankie. She's telling
Oh,
she's
shoot.
yelling at Kid to sit in a beanbag. She's telling Frankie to go wash his hands because he touched a weird thing.
Come to
She's
think of
ran-
it,
she ran into
Sassy,
the
I
table.
bet you that Frankie doesn't know where you do that. I can show him if that's all
Yeah.
right.
I'm new here.
We'll be right back.
Confused. Charm. Go charm, Jackson.
That's
Can I
so much
help
work.
him?
Can I use confusion?
I'm so good at
You know what? Yeah, go ahead and do
Because I
confusion.
am lying.
You are lying.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
help him? Because I'm like, kind of picking up.
I would
I'm
love
like,
if you would
yeah,
do
I'm
that.
new here. I don't know. Please.
Yeah,
you know.
look really dumb.
I look scared too. 'cause
Yeah,
I just
go
touched
ahead and
this
help
weird
him.
Thing.
Thank you.
I heard germs
Frankie
exist.
just does an impression of NJ's dirt face.
Does an 8 work?
As they're all doing this, Kid sitting over by himself on the beanbag after getting yelled at just goes, "I miss Gracie."
Oh.
And NJ waddles over to Kid, and he just because they're both small things, he just kind of pats him on the head with his flipper.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, yes, you two go. You show him.
Okay, great.
Don't touch
Frankie,
anything else.
It'll just be this way. Yeah, make sure hands up, and we're not going to touch anything. Are we,
Perfect.
Frankie?
Touch
All
me.
right.
Don't touch
Be
me.
right back, okay?
Yep, we'll
Buddy
be right
system. Buddy system.
Yep, don't lose track of me, Frankie, and I won't lose track of you. I start heading in that direction. The moment that we're out of sight, I take it behind a wall and just go, "What do you know? Who are you? What's going on here? Are you human? What's wrong with you?" And I'm going to breathe a little fire while I do it. And can I intimidate him into telling the truth?
Absolutely, dude.
Absolutely, Grant says.
You have the crow skull thing. You are the scariest thing that Frankie has ever seen. Like, hands down. You don't even need to
Nice.
roll.
All right. Yeah. I will roll though, just to see. Ooh, that's not great. And so, yeah, you're holding him up, and he's like, okay, I'm human. And
What
then
are you doing here?
he holds his eyes wide and he says, "Please don't tell anybody."
Why should
And
I-
with that, we are
No.
gonna end episode 2.
Oh, what an ending!
They're gonna wait a whole week.
Holy
They gotta
crap.
wait a whole week. But you guys only have to wait like 30 minutes. So, thank you
That was
everybody
creepy.
for watching
I can't
episode
believe
2 of Camp Cryptid.
Gosh, that was a
Um,
blast. That was
Yeah,
so
we've
fun.
got another
That was
2
so
episodes left in the next 2 Mondays, and then we will be doing some other stuff and getting back into our usual game. Because
Hopefully I'm
DJ's
not
still
dead on
gone.
the-
There's some
Hopefully I'm
DJ's
not
gone
dead.
right now.
there's maybe some cool stuff. Who knows?
There might be some cool stuff that we do.
Who knows? We've got a lot of cool stuff going on.
We're about to
Anyway,
record until like 2, 3-ish a.m. for some of us. It's gonna be a great time. So
It's-
next
And I
episode,
have to
made-
work
week,
at 6 a.m. the next
sleep-deprived,
morning.
baby.
Let's
But
get it.
anyway, yes, thank you guys for watching. Come back next week for episode 3. And yeah, check us out on social media. Paper
Discord.
Dungeon everywhere. Join our Discord. Join our Discord.
Yeah, you did
And-
good. You did good. Good job. Good job. Keep it up.
Lydia, we're very proud of you. You did
Oh,
a great job.
thanks
Make
so-
sure to
What
tell
time?
everyone.
What's the time?
Make sure to tell Lydia that he's doing great.
What's the
It's
time?
time,
Drew?
What
Lydia, you're doing great. What time?
Drew, how long have we been going?
We're PT.
Is that the end?
That's the end.
You guys say
Alright.
good luck, Godspeed.
Serious.
Godspeed, Dungeoneers.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, say the thing.
oh.
That's not the ending. Do it.
Do say
Punk.
the thing.
Good luck and Godspeed. Cryptids, I'll see you next week.
Boom! Now it's
Good job. Good
the
work.
screen.